It's been called the perfect dystopian movie. Some say it's one of the best films ever made. Others say it's so disturbing they'll never watch it again. I'm talking about the 1973 film Soylent Green, which I finally got around to watching recently. And I think most people probably don't realize just how prophetic this movie really is. Set in the year 2022, the story takes place in a dystopian version of New York City. Overpopulation has led to gridlock, pollution, poverty, and food shortages. People are desperate and riots are in the streets. To pacify the masses, the government has developed a new ration called Soylent Green, made from algae, soy, and lentils, supposedly very nutritious and very easy to mass produce. But there is a shocking twist at the end of the movie that reveals what the real secret ingredient is. You won't believe it, so stick with me here. Soylent Green is a cautionary tale that warns us about the dangers of a world where there is not enough food for everyone, where corporations have too much power, and where people are nothing more than numbers in a system that doesn't care about their suffering. There's a lot going on under the surface in this movie, but the main thing I took away from it was the idea that our humanity is sacred and should never be taken lightly. We shouldn't just be throwing people into giant vats of acid to make a quick buck. But unfortunately, this is exactly what happens in the film. At the end, it's revealed that Soylent Green is made from the bodies of recycled humans, which means that every time someone eats a bar of this stuff, they're actually eating pieces of other people. This is obviously a pretty messed up thing to think about, but it also makes you wonder what else might be in our food supply. Are we really as safe as we think we are? Or could something like this be happening without us even realizing it? The word Soylent itself is a combination of soya and lentil, two ingredients that are commonly used to make plant-based meat substitutes. In the film, Soylent Corporation controls the entire food supply chain, from production to distribution to consumption. They are literally the only ones who know what goes into their products and how it's made. This creates a sense of mystery and intrigue, but it also raises some serious questions about power and control. If a single corporation has the ability to feed billions of people, then what kind of influence does that give them? How much power does that put in their hands? And what kind of decisions are they gonna make when it comes to things like food safety or environmental protection? One of the most disturbing things about Soylent Green is the way that it treats people like disposable resources rather than actual human beings. In the film, human life is cheap and expendable, and people are seen as nothing more than units of biomass to be recycled and used for profit. This is a pretty messed up way to think about people, but it also reflects a larger trend in our society where we often treat things like oil or water in a similar way. We use these resources without thinking about the impact it might have on others or the planet as a whole. It also touches on the idea that some people are seen as more valuable than others, and that those people's lives are worth more. This is a dark and disturbing thought, but it is one that we need to be aware of if we want to create a more just and equitable world. What do you think? Is Soylent Green just a crazy science fiction movie? Or does it hold a deeper truth about the world we live in today? If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to see more.